こんにちは。密着警察へようこそ。2020年2月4日、シカゴ交通局 CTA の監督者マーティーサリーさんは地下鉄駅で安全管理業務を行っていました。その際、乗客トラブルの対応に来ていたシカゴ警察 CPD のレイモンド・ハラン警官から乱暴に押されるなどの不適切な扱いを受けました。
No, they gotta go on the outside. This is all a crime scene. Yeah, he's grabbing after the victim. Watch out, ma'am, come out here.
I'm talking. I gotta say.
Oh yeah, you need to get out of the crime scene, ma'am. Please get out of the crime scene. That's what I'm telling you.
And you're touching me now.
Because you're in the crime scene, and I'm asking you to stay there. Do not go in the crime scene.
And I'm doing my job. Do not touch me.
You're not doing your job. You can do your job from right there.
Do not touch me.
You can do your job from right there. Don't go through the crime scene again.
Don't touch me
again. Then don't go through the crime scene again.
Don't touch me again.
Then don't go through the crime scene again. It's
Don't
very
touch me
simple.
again. It's very
We can go back and forth all day.
Don't touch me.
It's done already. You're in the crime scene. You can't just walk around freely.
その後、マーティー・サリーさんはシカゴ警察 CPD の警官レイモンド・ハラン氏から暴力的に押されたとして警察に正式な苦情を申し出ました。
One of your officers, but we can deal with this first, and then we'll talk about that later.
What's that?
He grabbed me.
Why?
Were
you in the crime scene or something?
I'm walking, talking, and they was telling me to assess the situation. He grabbed me and pushed me over.
Maybe you were in the crime scene. I'm not sure.
Standing right there, I'm not by the
They
blood,
wouldn't
and I'm
grab
walking
you
over
just for
talking.
no reason, though.
He grabbed me and pushed me. Clearly, it could be seen too.
Okay.
Him right there.
You want me to ask him why?
I want something to be done.
Well, if he tells me that you are obstructing the crime scene, we're going to arrest you.
You're not going to arrest me
Yes,
for
we
doing
are.
my job. This is my job.
We're not going to... That's the way it's going to go. If you want to complain,
because this is my
that'll
job.
be his job, though. You'll be
Exactly. And
obstructing
I'm the
his job,
supervisor
which
that
is...
was told to assess the thing. So if I'm walking, I'm not stepping on the blood.
Now you're
That's not.
playing apples and oranges. This
I'm not.
is our
Apples
crime
and
scene.
oranges is not to be pushed.
Okay, I'm going to ask him.
You can ask him.
Are you the
whatever.
supervisor?
Yes, I am.
Is it worth it to you that serious for this?
Yes, because he pushed me. Did he
push you out of the crime scene?
Yes, almost took the blue tactile.
They pushed me too because I didn't know I was in the middle of
That's
it.
your guy. I don't let no man allow me. I don't care if
He didn't push you
yes,
down. He
it
moved
doesn't
you.
matter, but he pushed
He
you.
touched you.
Exactly.
So what's
You're
the
not supposed
problem?
to touch me. What
Yes,
do you
he
mean?
can touch you.
Can I touch you and grab you the way he grabbed me?
We can touch you to move you out of
Can
a
I
crime
touch you
scene.
and grab you the way he grabbed me?
Ma'am, we can touch you to move you out of a crime scene.
So I can touch you and move you
No,
out of the
you
crime.
can't touch me. We
This
can
is my
touch
job
you.
Too. Okay, I can touch
This
you
is not
too.
your job. This is our job. Your
That
job is to
blood y'all
conduct the
job.
trains.
Exactly, and I was talking to my manager to let them.
Your
assess
job
the
is to work with the trains. This is now our crime scene. If you're in the
You
middle
can
of it, we
have
can
but
move
if
you
you're
out of
pushing
it.
me,
Yes,
I'm not
we're
your
going to
crime
move you
scene.
out of the crime
But I'm
scene.
not your crime scene to push.
There's no complaint. If that's your complaint, there's no complaint.
10-4. Can I have your badge and stuff?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna talk to him then.
No, that's fine. But that's fine. Whatever you said, that's fine.
Which one of you guys grabbed her?
Because she was walking through the crime scene. To get out of the crime scene. And I took her from behind and I guided her outside the crime scene. I did not push. Everything's on camera.
You're absolutely right. Perfect. That's perfect.
So he just moved you out of the crime scene. Is what he's saying.
No, I didn't push.
He's grabbed you and moved you out of the crime
That's fine.
scene.
But anyway, you said you needed what from me, sir? You needed something
They
from me.
need you to hold the tape. They want you. They say you're a supervisor. You can hold the tape. You can hold the tape for them.
What do you mean hold the tape?
The tape off that camera.
Because you have to get that from control center. I can't physically.
No, that's another unit.
Okay. Okay.
Was she obstructing the crime scene?
Yes. I told her, it's all on my body camera. I told her she had to get out of the crime scene. She kept walking. I told her she had to get out of the crime scene.
Did she continue in our crime scene?
Walking away from the crime scene, he pushed
Did she
me. I guess I
continue in
wasn't
our
walking
crime
fast
scene?
enough for him. No, I didn't. He pushed me right over there. It'll all be seen.
He's saying-
But you guess what?
walked
It's all
from
on
here.
camera, and I'm done with it now. If
walked
you
from
guys
here.
do whatever
I don't.
you want.
I mean, are we done with this? I mean, he's explaining what he
No, I'm not
did.
done with it. Y'all can be done with it.
You're not done with it?
Oh, I'm not. Because
Do you want to have her arrested for obstructing our crime scene?
I'm on
She can laugh all she wants, but she cannot obstruct our crime scene.
現場にいた CPD のウィリアム・スパイカー巡査部長はリーさんに対して苦情を取り下げなければ逮捕すると脅迫的な警告をしました。リーさんはこれを拒否したため 職場の同僚や通勤客がいる前で逮捕されました。
Was she obstructing our crime scene?
She did not. When I told her, I said, "Man, we gotta get out of the crime scene." She did this. I told her several times. That's when I took her
on the radio. He didn't tell me several interviews. He pushed me from behind.
We can look at my body camera.
We sure can.
Okay, arrest her. Put your hands behind your back.
Because he's saying I'm walking in the crime scene. I can put my radio back on myself, and you snatching stuff. That is so.
So why are we arresting her?
He said I was obstructing a crime scene.
Okay, let me ask you.
She was walking through the crime scene. I followed her. I said, "You have to get out of the crime scene, ma'am. You got to get out of the crime scene." She's talking on her phone. So you got to get out of the crime scene. I took her arms like this from behind it, and I guided her outside the crime scene. She turned around and spun at me and said, "Don't put your hands on me. I'm doing my job." I said, "You do your job out here." She said, "Don't you ever put your hands on me." I said, "You're in the crime scene." It's all on my body camera.
Or not?
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he pushed me from behind.
Did she continue in the crime scene?
After I moved her out, after I put her out, no, but she wouldn't listen to me walking through. And she said it's straight for the blood.
Possibly not hear the direction the first time?
No, because she held up the phone and said, "I'm on the phone talking to my boss."
Exactly. You on the phone.
They were instructing her to crime to.
Okay, so maybe she didn't hear the directions first? Is it possible?
It's a possibility that maybe she didn't hear. I mean,
Ma'am, did you hear him say to get out of the crime
No,
scene?
I did not, but he also pushed me, and that was the whole issue.
But that's not an issue. 'Cause
That is an issue.
That's not an issue. Because he can grab you and move you out of the crime
What are
scene.
y'all about to do? Because I don't have time for it.
What I'm saying
I was being nice.
what I thought he was saying is she was directed several times to stop walking through the crime scene. And she
No,
wouldn't not
I
do that.
was told that-
And then he grabbed her to remove her from the crime scene. And then she's upset about being grabbed, but she was in the crime scene. But I thought is perhaps she keeps going in and out of the crime scene.
we were instructed to block off the crime scene. So we're getting
No, I
conflicting
can't.
information.
This is part of our policy. You're handcuffed.
Oh, I cannot wait. And I
I'm
want
just
this,
trying to do
this
a
thing.
full investigation.
You
I
weren't
wanna
trying
know.
to do nothing. He pushed
I'm
me.
doing it right now. He can push you out
He
of the
can't
crime
push me
scene.
nowhere.
Yes, he can. We have
No,
a crime
I'm not,
scene for an
because they
aggravated
won't.
battery. Yes, we can.
Calm down, baby.
It ain't no calm down. I ain't even supposed to be on the clock. I'm doing y'all a thing.
I know you are, and I'm gonna get you out of this.
Don't get me out of this. I didn't do nothing.
I know you didn't do anything. It's a misunderstanding.
It's
Please,
not. He pushed me.
Tisa, please. I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
I'm asking you. This is
And
wrong.
I'm okay. And we'll take it up with their sergeant, their lieutenant, whoever we need to. But just calm down.
I've told her several times she couldn't go in the crime scene. She held up her phone and said, "I'm talking to my boss." I moved her out of the crime scene, and then she spun on me and got very aggressive, telling me, "Don't you ever put your hands on me." I said that several times. And I said, "You need to stay out of the crime scene." And she kept saying it back and forth, back and forth.
And I tried to explain even I was entering it without knowledge, and he grabbed me to move me out of it. Because I didn't realize how big it was. But she's just not trying to hear that. She feels like we can't move her out of the crime scene. But we had to,
You
because
can
she
move
wouldn't
me, you can't
listen
push me.
to direction. Yes, he can. What part of that don't you understand? You or anyone can be moved out of a crime
Okay.
scene.
Whatever.
Once I'm here, I can move POs out of the crime
Okay,
scene.
move them out. Do what
That's
you gotta
our rules.
do. Do what you gotta do.
Does that make sense?
I
That's
completely
it.
understand. So it's a misunderstanding.
It's really not. But
You know,
okay.
she was being following instructions from the control center.
It was over for me until she stood.
Yeah, 'cause when you do is done pushing me,
See, just never.
Vanessa.
So we can take care of this another way. Come on. You're gonna be on national TV.
I
Are you
don't
serious?
care.
You're gonna jeopardize your job,
I'm
Martin.
jeopardized for what? I didn't do nothing.
I mean, she was on the phone with our control center, and they were giving her instructions to block off the crime scene. I mean,
I didn't do nothing.
what is it that you want?
Sounds like that it was a misunderstanding. It's possible.
We can go with that.
That she didn't hear, and that's why you had to move her out of it, right? She wasn't being disobedient.
Except that she held the phone and said, "No, I'm doing my job." But
So
if you want me to
maybe
get your handcuffs off, I
Maybe
will.
she didn't hear the first part of it.
Okay.
She didn't enter in after you moved her out of it, right?
Oh, then she became more argumentative.
But he pushed me.
Again, everything's on my body camera, so.
All right, let's. Sounds like a misunderstanding.
There you go. I was going to say, you want to get it done, because the media's on their way down. So you want to get it.
doing it.
リーさんはその後、不当な逮捕であり、言論の自由、憲法修正第1条を侵害されたとして、シカゴ市と関係警察官を相手取り連邦裁判所に民事訴訟を起こしました。また、この事件は市民警察監督機関 COPA による調査の対象となり、スパイカー巡査部長の解雇が勧告されましたが、警察署長は6ヶ月の停職処分を提案し、処分の最終決定は警察委員会に委ねられることになりました。
Caught on camera, a Chicago police officer tells a CTA worker, if you file a complaint against the police, we'll arrest you.
Now that worker has filed a federal lawsuit against the police.
It all started about 4 months ago down those subway steps behind me when both the CTA and the Chicago police were responding to a stabbing. On February 4th, on a platform at the Jackson Van Buren Red Line L stop downtown, musician Michael Malinowski, known as Machete Mike for the way he shreds the guitar, was playing music when he was suddenly stabbed by this 38-year-old woman, who later said the guitar playing had given her a headache.
He came back up with no shirt and approached me and told me that he was stabbed.
CTA Supervisor Martisa Lee was there as the incident commander for the CTA. Soon, the Chicago police were there, too.
No tape. It wasn't deemed a crime scene. Literally, I was there before the police.
That is the backdrop for the dispute that would follow, all captured on this police body cam footage.
When they came, the control center and my manager was on the radio asking me to assess the situation to see if trains could bypass or stop their regular normal stop.
Police had not taped off the crime scene yet, but even as members of the public walk through the unmarked scene, an officer singles out Lee.
Ma'am, come out here. I gotta say, oh yeah, you need to get out of the crime scene, ma'am. Please get out of the crime scene. That's what I'm telling you.
And you're touching me now.
Because you're in the crime scene, and I'm asking you to stay there. Do not go in the crime scene.
And I'm doing my job. Do not touch me. I was shocked, confused, hurt, mad. I didn't know what was going on.
The whole incident lasted about 30 seconds, but Lee says it was so disturbing that about 7 minutes later, after she had spoken with her manager, she approached a Chicago police sergeant to tell him what had happened.
Maybe you were in the crime scene, I'm not sure.
Right down, not by the
They
blood,
wouldn't
and I'm walking
grab
over
you just
top
for no
of him.
reason, though.
He grabbed me and pushed me. Clearly, it could be seen too.
If he tells me that you were obstructing the crime scene, we're going to arrest you.
You're not going to arrest me.
Yes,
for
we
doing
are.
My job. This is my job.
We're not going to... That's the way it's going to go if you want to complain.
The moment that turned from officer friendly to we're going to arrest you is when the sergeant said, you want me to bring him over to tell you what happened? And she said, no, I want something done.
Lee's lawyer, Jordan Marsh, has filed a federal lawsuit alleging false arrest and violation of Lee's First Amendment rights. He says the dispute gets at something deeper, what he called the casual corruption that keeps citizens from speaking up about mistreatment.
Literally conditioning the freedom of a citizen on whether or not she agrees to abandon a complaint against a police officer.
Lee was arrested and kept on the platform in handcuffs for about 8 minutes before she was released without charges.
At that point, you humiliated me. I felt degraded in my workplace as a supervisor.
In court filings, the officers dispute some of the accusations. And in a written statement, the Chicago Police Department said, quote, a complaint has been received regarding this incident. An investigation by the Civilian Office of Police Accountability, COPA, is now underway. Due to the open investigation, we are unable to comment further on this incident. The Chicago Police Department strives to treat all individuals our officers encounter with respect. We do not tolerate misconduct of any kind, and if any wrongdoing is discovered, officers will be held accountable.
I think they were bullying me to not complain.
And this incident is under investigation by the Civilian Office of Police Accountability. They did not return our request for comment. And the city's law department said it could not comment, citing the pending litigation.
2021年6月、リーさんの起こした訴訟は和解に至り、シカゴ市が$57,000、約800万円の和解金を支払うことで決着しました。この事件は警察官による報復的行為や、警察に対する苦情申し立ての権利を改めて注目させ、警察の説明責任と市民の権利保護をめぐる議論を喚起しました。感情的な警察官ほど恐ろしいものはないと思った方はいいねを。 皆さんのご意見コメントでお待ちしております。これからも警察や様々な事件の動画をお届けしていくので、チャンネル登録してお待ちください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。